Well, this hour is for the gentlemen and for the ladies who are shopping for the men in their lives. Welcome to Made Shopping. This show is made for those of you who have said to us, we love your beautiful jewelry. We love to see the incredible lab-grown diamonds that you bring us from Caydia. Charles and Colvard has been doing it for 30 years like nobody else, revolutionizing this industry. But so many people said, what about the men? Women's jewelry is beautiful. We love it. But what about the men? So today, that's what it's all about. I'm Nikki Stanzione, and I'm so excited because in this hour, we are going to be featuring some extraordinary, luxurious, classy pieces for the gentlemen out there who are watching, who are shopping, and who are being gifted, right? So this is really spectacular. I will tell you now, there are a few highlights I want to showcase before we even get into it, because I want you to get an idea of some of the types of things you can buy throughout this hour and maybe jot down the number of the item so you can make sure to go online or call our customer service center and they'll help you immediately, okay? So let me show you. First of all, there are a lot of studs out there who like to wear studs, right? And look how beautiful these are. Now, this can be obviously for the women or the men, but there are a lot of men out there with their ears pierced. They want to wear a diamond stud. For the ladies out there, same thing. So this is really a piece for everyone. You've got the oversized butterfly backings, really hard to lose those, right? Because that's the worst thing when you put on earrings and you cannot find the clasp because it's too small and it falls. This is a perfect size, but look at the glory and the beauty of these lab-grown diamonds. Remember something, all of the diamonds that you are seeing today are exactly identical to the diamonds that you see out there in the world of, world of diamonds. You're looking at the best clarity, you're looking at the absolute top-notch cutting in this industry, and you're also dealing with something else called clarity, right? But here's some clarity for you. You ready for it? The clarity is, these are made, not mined. If you wondered, where did this name come from, this Made Shopping name? I'm gonna tell you. It's made, not mined. That is the only difference between diamonds and the Caydia lab-grown diamonds. Done. Optical, chemical, physical properties exactly the same. Did you happen to notice this? I wish I had a male model on the set, because this is a powerhouse. When I say power, I mean you got the power. That is the one, right? You know what it really looks like, right? You play football, you watch football, you know what this looks like. It's a powerhouse piece. It is absolutely astounding. Are there any male models who want to show it to us? Okay, if not, that's okay. I want you to notice something. Fully finished in the undergallery. For the guys who say I love rings but won't wear them because they're not comfortable, done. You're going to want to wear this one. I will do this for you. Watch. Obviously, I don't have a man's hand, but I'm going to just kind of do that. I wouldn't want to get knocked out with this thing. Don't punch me with this one. Look how incredible that is. I mean, unbelievable, right? So just to let you know, the earrings that I showed you, they were item number 827. 671, 827-671, jot it down. On this ring, you're looking at item number 827-805. 827-805. And last but not least, before we jump into our first item of the show, what I want to do is I want to show you a couple quick bracelets that are going to be coming up as well. Now remember, even before I get to the presentation, feel free to start shopping. But for the guys who want something a little more on the subtle side, but you really love your gold, here you go. Look at the gold, look at the beauty of those lab-grown diamonds, and then look at even the secure clasps. I mean, when they made these bracelets, our team said, we want to do something that men will feel powerful in, but that won't be too glitzy or too ostentatious. That are these bracelets. That's what these bracelets are, okay? 100650 is going to be this one. 142788. 142788 is your 8 1/4 carat of diamonds. I mean, it's unbelievable, right? Okay, so that's a little sneaky peek. I know we spent a lot of time, but I just wanted to make sure if you're watching and you're saying, I don't even know if this show is for me. Of course it is. Of course it is. Now, let me start with something that I think is a really great signature piece. And I say signature for several reasons. Number one, signature because it can be something that is worn every day comfortably. But moreover, it is for the men who want to be a part of the high echelon VIP group. The signature category from Caydia is our VIP section. That means you are getting our flagship pieces. That means you are getting the best of the best from the best of the best, if that makes sense to you. When we talk about the Caydia lab-grown diamonds, I told you why they're the best. Because of the cut, the carat weights, the clarity, and the color. Color being colorless, which is what it's all about in white diamonds. But in this piece, you are getting a flagship signature piece from us, which is the star ring. Now, here's the thing about these rings. When you see the beauty of the bezel setting, number one, which I do appreciate, you're going to notice it's going to be protected. You're not going to have to worry about it actually getting in your way. But moreover, you have a little special something. So on all of these pieces, you are going to have our special floret logo. And what does this mean to you? I'm going to tell you throughout the show. It's, oh, the star, yeah. It's the star, yeah. Well, for the ladies, it's the floret. For the men, it's the star, right? So when you see the star, I want you to understand this beauty is symbolic. So stick around, and I'm going to show you why it's symbolic in just a moment, but I want to pass it on over to the wheel so you can see the beauty of this piece from the metal to the stone. Let's talk about that metal, by the way. It is 14 karat, two-tone gold because it is white and yellow, right? Is it white and, oh no, it's white and rose actually, isn't it? It's not in my hand anymore. It's white and rose. So you have not only the white, the rose, the gold, but it's solid gold. It is solid gold. So it is not only going to be high quality, but it's going to be durable, it's going to be powerful, and it's going to be high quality as they always are. Look at the style of this piece. Look at that gorgeous star. Look at the center. Actually, you know what, I was wrong. That's not bezel set. I was actually looking at it from a distance, but now that I'm seeing it, that's a 4-prong setting. That's a 4-prong set ring, and that stone is a full 10 points. A full 10 points of diamond. Now, again, when I say diamond, remember I'm talking about lab-grown diamonds, which means you're getting the superior quality without the mining that can often be an issue in our world, right? One of the reasons a lot of people don't like to get natural gemstones is because they're mined from the earth. They cause a lot of issues and, you know, with land and Mother Nature in general. And so when you can have these incredible pieces and you know that they are identical to pure diamonds, because that's really what Caydia means, is pure diamonds, but they're chemically, optically, and physically identical. The difference is that you are above ground because they're really created in a controlled environment. So that controlled environment allows us to bring you diamonds with the quality of anything in a diamond that has the best of the best. So you can get that colorless diamond. You can get that VS1 clarity, which is very slightly included all the way up to you know, almost flawless. I mean, that's really what we want. And internally flawless, I mean, come on, guys. You know you could be spending thousands and thousands. I haven't even talked about the price. $599 on this piece. And you know what? I will say this. As a woman who loves jewelry, I'm not objecting the idea of a woman wearing this one either. I think it could be quite nice. Look how pretty that is on the hand. I mean, that's a great piece for a man or a woman. This could be a great pinky ring, I think, for a man. I think it could be a great piece on any finger for all the women out there. And I want to remind you, you're looking at over 4.5 grams of metal weight. So it's substantial. At $599, that's an incredible price when you're looking at gold. Gold is about somewhere around between 2014 and 2016 an ounce right now for today, and every day it changes up, right? But that's where we're looking, and it is a hot commodity, a commodity that continues to grow in this industry, right? So it's really important that you understand it's an investment every time you buy something in gold. Please get this one home, 795148. It's a beautiful idea. Oh, have I mentioned the free shipping? See that? That's the fun. Everything that you purchase from us today, everything, will have free shipping. So don't even worry about it. I always say, you know, when you go, you watch the game, you say, I'm going to get some pizzas delivered, let's have some fun. What does that delivery cost? Well, you got to also tip. It's a whole thing. Then there's a fee sometimes, the delivery fee. We're not charging you to deliver gold and diamonds. How crazy is that? That's cray-cray. So that is going to be free shipping. Now, moving on to our next item, if you are somebody who likes this style a little bit more subdued, but you want yellow gold instead of the rose, totally understandable. Everybody has their own taste. This is a great piece for you. And again, a piece that could work for the women as well. In fact, I'll put it on just to show you. But you can see this one is going to be set in the yellow gold. It's item 795148. And what you have in front of you is 1/2 carat in an emerald step cut. And I know women and men alike, we all love our step cuts because we recognize the value of a good lapidary who knows how to cut a gemstone properly. And when you cut any gemstone in this step cut, let me promise you that every flaw is seen, which is why when it says perfect as it is, and you're seeing that on your screen, do you see those flashes? Do you see how it looks almost like red, and then it looks like a blue light, and then it looks like a green, see, whoop, there it is. Greens, yellows, reds, pinks, purples, everything. That's what we call the dispersion. And that dispersion is the emergence of the rainbows of light that come out from the stone when that light hits the stone. So that cut is maximizing the benefits of this gemstone only because it was cut to perfection with optimal proportions, symmetry, and polish. It's perfection in every possible way, set in that gorgeous gold, and today it is yours for under $900, which is a fantastic price. Let me give you a beautiful round display. We're gonna circulate it. We're gonna circulate and percolate, right? I want you to also know how to do this with the ordering process because it's so easy. If you are watching from home, you're near your phone, relaxing, pick up a phone. It's so nice to talk to our call center because then you can talk to our fun representatives who are there for you, who want to share any information that you may need a question on, anything that you want to kind of inquire about. You love this ring, but you wish it was in white gold. You can ask them that. That's what Made Shopping's about. It's customizing for all of you. But here's what I want you to do. Just call 888-521-4367. If you are saying, you know what, it's just easier for me to just go online, do yourself a favor and just go to madeshopping.com. You'll be able to see everything in the show. But if you want to make it even easier and just go piece by piece, you want to say, okay, I just want to get right to this ring. I want this ring. You see that little QR code? What you'll do is you will take your phone, you will open it up, you will open up that camera, you will hold it in front of that code, and you will get a little pop-up and you'll click on it and that will take you directly to item 785174, a 1/2 carat emerald cut in a lab-grown diamond from our incredible Caydia collection. This is yet another signature piece. And this is a bezel. It sounded like this is I was almost gonna say this is American Idol. I almost said American Idol because I said it in the Ryan Seacrest voice. I said this is American Idol almost came out. This is signature. When we have a signature piece in and first of all, the signature pieces, just so you understand, they're extra special. When I say they're VIP, this is the flagship. This is the ultimate in our collection. But also the bezel. The bezel, the bezel, the bezel. We love those settings, don't we? Because they are protected by the metal. Do you see that? Bezel and the metal are protecting each other, and that way you don't have to worry about banging onto the table and hitting things and having it get scratched. It's really protected well because of the setting. That being said, make this one yours, 785174, and we have a lot to get through, so I'm going to move a little faster so you can get through. I just want you to see, there's that floret. You see it? Ooh, pretty. And is that a little moissanite I spy? Do I spy a moissanite? I believe I do. Okay, just letting you know. There's always a little extra special surprise. It's like a Cracker Jack box. When was the last time anybody had Cracker Jacks? Does anybody ever have Cracker Jacks anymore? Do they have them at baseball games still? Wonder. It's been a long time since I've been. But yeah, let me tell you, it's always a fun little treat when you turn it around and there's a little extra special surprise for you that you didn't know was there. It's a little prize. Speaking of a little prize, ooh. This one is I'm excited to see the gram weight on this one. Ooh, I want this one. This is a unisex piece. I know I said this show was for the men, but ladies, open up your eyes on this one because this could be for the women as well. Now it is sized a little larger, but with gold you can resize, which is a wonderful thing. So should you decide I want to get like maybe a his and hers, this could be a great his and hers piece, couldn't it? Because on one side, all you see is luscious, luxurious gold. And on the other, you see all of those diamonds. I mean, come on. This is phenomenal. Now, what makes this so special, and actually, I'm going to take out another one as well because it's very similar and it's going to come up next, and I want to be able to show you both of them and show you the differences. So in this one right here that we're featuring, this is 803839. Okay, this one has a really special look because this one is going to have about 40 points of diamonds, right? The lab-grown diamonds, our Caydia lab-grown diamonds. And you can see they're all substantial at about 8 points, and you can see that they are bezel set as well. Okay, now coming up next, just to give you a little sneak peek, coming up next we're going to also have item 804079, and in this piece you're going to see that signature star band ring, right? But you can see those stars. Remember in that very first item we showed you with the rose? And just to, I know I'm just kind of throwing a lot in there, but I just want to give you a little heads up. If you love this first one that I just showed you, but you wish, actually this one, if you love this one, but you wish it was in white gold and with a thicker band, I have that one as well. So you'll have the yellow with the star, you'll have the yellow with the bezel set diamonds, and you'll have the larger size, just like this one, in the white. So we are going to get to that soon, but I just wanted to share with you that there are going to be a couple options in this same look, which you might want to actually layer and stack, or again, make his and hers, maybe one for the women, one for the men. This is beautiful at just slightly under $1,000, incredible pricing on a signature piece, and remember, you are also getting something that is, in my opinion, true luxury. True luxury, and honestly, it speaks to your taste. And men, I have to tell you, as a woman, we like to see a man with good taste. It's appealing to us. I want to actually, yeah, and in fact, I wonder if we could do all of them. Could we show them? No, we'll do one at a time. Okay, we'll do one at a time. Here we go. We'll do one at a time. That's okay. 803839. 888-521-4367 is the phone number. I would call in because let me tell you, again, great options for both men and women, but here's the thing. If a man has good taste in jewelry and he cares about what he's wearing, women like that. They do, right? Now, here's something else that I will tell you. From my experience in this business as a professional, but also in my experience in life, my dad, my brother-in-law, the people I've dated, everybody that I know in this world of my own, I can just speak from the experience of saying, men, when they have a chance to go shopping, they typically will not spend their money on jewelry. Even if they want jewelry, even if they would wear it, even if they love it. Typically, if they're shopping and they have money to spend, it's not typically spent on jewelry. Now, maybe a watch, sometimes maybe a watch, but you very rarely would say to a guy, what'd you do today when you went shopping? What'd you buy? Oh, I bought myself a ring with diamonds, right? It's not typical. Not for any reason, I'm not being judgmental, it's just statistically proven that men just typically don't really buy a lot of jewelry for themselves. That is where we come in, girls. This is where we come in, because if you buy a man fabulous jewelry and he likes jewelry, he will wear it. He just probably wouldn't have bought it for himself because he would, if he's going to spend money on jewelry, he'd probably have been buying it for you. So for everyone out there who says, I don't know what to buy the man in my life, buy them jewelry. They won't buy it for themselves. They'll find a way. They will find a way to get other things they want. They'll find a way to get a lot of things that they want, but they probably won't do that. Now, look at the stars that are emerging. Look at this. No, do you see stars emerging like shooting stars though from the diamonds too? Because I am. It's like shooting stars. And then do you see the diamond, as the diamond come around, and then you'll notice as they spin on the under gallery, did you notice the star? That's where you get that signature look, because that is to me, that's like my way of saying, I can tell you all day long it's a signature piece, but you need to prove it, Nick. Okay, there it is. There's your proof. You just saw it. there's the star. There's the moissanite. That's your indication that you are wearing the signature collection. And once again, the signature collection is the VIP. Who doesn't want to be VIP? I mean, right? Everybody wants to be in the VIP section. So this one is going to be item 803839. The next one that's very similar, which I showed you before, is the one where that star that you see, that logo, if you will, is all the way around. So you'll see that set in that profound amount of, I said a profound amount of yellow gold. Do you want to know how much gold is in this piece? This is almost 12 grams, just so you guys know. Okay, hold on. It's, I mean, you want to talk about a weighted piece of jewelry that feels very, very expensive? When you see a bracelet in 12 grams of metal, you're like, ooh, that's a good bracelet, right? This is a ring in 12 grams of metal, of 14 karat gold. So if that doesn't tell you how special this is, I don't know what does, especially when gold is at the high price per ounce that it is right now. 1,339, let me tell you guys, you know that if you go out to a concert or a sporting event with your whole family and you buy tickets and you buy food and you park, you will spend about $1,000 in a night. And guess what? After a few hours, it's over. Now, I'm not diminishing in any way, shape, or form an experience. That's what vacations are for. That's what moments are for. I love special moments that we remember forever. But the problem is they are fleeting, and they go and they pass us by, and then they're over. But when you buy diamonds, they're forever. And these pieces are forever, ever. Now, I'm going to put this on the wheel so you can see it in the other light. I really want you to see the magnitude of this metal as well as the beauty of those stones. So your first option you saw, you had the beautiful pieces, the bezel set, gorgeous stones in the round. Now you just see that you're going to have a similar design with a heavier metal, a bit of a thicker band, and the star symbol. Okay, so make that mean whatever it means to you, right? It can mean, we have our symbolism for our, for logos and emblems and such, but you can also personalize everything. By the way, I don't want to speak out of turn, but I'm pretty sure, and I would ask when you call in, pretty sure you could do a inscription on this, couldn't you? Couldn't you get, I would say initials maybe, or a date, maybe like if you're giving it to somebody for an anniversary. Listen, this is what you do. You call 888-521-4367 and say, is it okay if I engrave something on this? Would it be okay? It's gold, so I would imagine the answer is yes. But I think a lot of times, I can speak for my family. My dad loves jewelry, okay? But he likes to keep it very classy. He doesn't like anything that's gaudy. He doesn't like anything that's ostentatious. He doesn't want to like look tacky, okay? He wants it to look classy at all times, right? So he will only wear all these beautiful pieces of jewels that he has if somebody buys it for him. So if I buy something for him, or my mom or my sister, but I will tell you this, my dad is like VIP of life. He likes his initials on everything. He just does. He likes monograms on his, on his shirts. He is a guy who likes to have the monograms and the initials. If I was buying this ring for my dad, I would probably have it engraved on the inside with his initials. Or maybe you give it as an anniversary, you put or as a wedding gift, or as a wedding band. You put your wedding date. For goodness sake, there's so many things you can do to really personalize these types of pieces, but you can really see the beauty of that gorgeous logo. I mean, just take a moment and look on the under gallery, and you can even see the beauty of that star. You know what I think? I think it's written in the stars that this should be yours. Just saying. Just saying. It's written in the stars. It says so on the inside. It's written there in the stars, literally. It really is. Do you love the one that we just showed you? That is item 804079. But if you loved the first one, and the only thing you only wished that it could have been just a little thicker and in white gold. Your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. I am like the genie in the bottle. Okay, I'm going to take that off, but this is the first one we showed you. This was the second one we showed you. And now this is where we take it to the next level. We level up in size. Again, about almost 12 grams of metal. It's unbelievable. And this is the first one that you have seen in white gold. So the 3 bands, I mean, talk about a great look, right? All 3 bands are fantastic, but this is the one that gives you the biggest look, and this is the one in the white gold. Again, almost 12 grams of 14 karat gold. I mean, listen, you got to know, and if you do any trading, if you look at the market, if you ever spend the time to see what's happening, you know, with commodities out there, you know that everybody's buying their gold right now. And why not? This is the time to do it. Again, you have approximately 80 points of diamonds. Again, these are your Caydia lab-grown diamonds. They are colorless diamonds. The clarity is phenomenal. And you have the 14 karat gold. Absolutely exceptional. Just under $1,800 today. I'm going to let you see a really beautiful view of this. And that is the final signature piece in this hour. So if you want signature pieces, you want to be in the VIP Caydia Club, that's what it is. It's the VIP Caydia Club. Oh, you have stuff from the Caydia Club? Oh, you're in the Caydia Club. Are you a VIP though? You're not, man, it's too bad. You want to be in the, you don't want that. You don't want that reaction. You want them to say, oh, you're in the thing? Okay, right? That's what you want. You want to be the high roller. You want to be at that table in Las Vegas or Atlantic City or wherever, because actually these days you could pretty much go to casinos in a lot of places. You want to roll those dice. You want to have on a nice ring. I'm just saying, because that's when they treat you like the high roller that you are. You know what's funny is that no matter what's going on in your life, and I say this for women's jewelry, for men's jewelry, no matter what's going on, when you wear beautiful pieces of jewelry like the one you're seeing right now, and again, look at the dispersion and the brilliance in every one of those bezel set stones. When you wear powerhouse pieces of jewelry, when you wear diamonds and gold, let me tell you something, people think you are just doing fine, if not exceptionally fine. It just gives people a little extra confidence, because when you're wearing things of this profound nature and you know that they are superior in quality, often you feel better about yourself. You could be having the worst day, but you put on the right jewelry, you put on the right gemstones, you put on some gold, and I will tell you what, you will feel good about yourself. There will be a confidence you will exude. And in this case, I want to remind you, these are lab-grown diamonds. Really, Caydia means pure diamonds, and they are really identical. They're chemically, optically, and physically exactly the same. The only difference is there's no earth moving. That's the only difference. And that is why I must advise you, if you are shopping today and you've always wanted a really nice diamond ring that's fairly subtle, because that's the thing. Guys, I know sometimes, listen, there are the men that are like, I'm going to rock that ring for the rest of my life. And others are like, you know what? I like diamonds and gold and I want to wear jewelry, but let's not get carried away. I don't want too much. It's too much. Then you go with something like this. You go with a beautiful, classic, classy band. And again, these could be wedding pieces for you. These could be wedding bands. These could be everyday signatures. Make this one yours. The item number is 803919. Congratulations, guys. This is fantastic. So those were our signature pieces in the show. Now, as we move into the second half of the show, we are not going to be doing signature pieces anymore. So I'm going to be giving you some incredible deals in our Caydia collection, but we're going to be giving you some astounding prices. I mean, astounding, like, wow. You're getting all that gold, you're getting all that glam, and you are getting all these great prices up to 20% off. Okay, so that's going to happen as we get into part 2 of the show. Everything is going to be up to 20% off. So I'm going to do another pair. Actually, I'm going to bring out 2 pairs of studs. Okay, and we'll do these first. And in fact, then we'll just like do a quick round of the 3 studs for all the studs out there. Tell me about it, stud. Okay. I had to do a grease reference. How do I say the word stud and not do a grease reference? I mean, when I was a little girl, I remember saying to my mom, why does Sandy say to Danny stud? What does that even mean? She's like, it's like just like saying hot one, sexy, cutie, I don't know. So tell me about it, stud. Listen, there is no stud in my life as cute as Danny Zuko. Love Danny Zuko. All right, so let's start here. Let's start with the yellow gold. So yellow gold, I got a little carried away thinking about John Travolta in the 70s again, sorry. Okay, look at this beautiful pair of studs. Now, I want to remind you that all of the earrings, these are unisex. There are several gentlemen out there with their ears pierced who like to wear stud earrings. And so If you are a woman who loves stud earrings, or if you are a man who loves stud earrings, there are no boundaries, there are no rules, everybody can enjoy. But I will tell you now, you absolutely will fall in love with this princess cut. You know what, I've done a lot of hours. I have very rarely seen I don't think this thing is the first princess cut of all of our shows this week. So this is exciting for me because this is one of my favorite cuts. It's a square cut. You've got almost a full carat in these gorgeous studs. That's almost a half a carat in each ear. And you have a total of 8 stones. So you're saying, wait, Nick, isn't that one big square cut? Nope. Nope, these are your princess cuts. These are channel set. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. As a cluster, they look like one big square cut. You see how that works? Do you see? So from a distance, you see this thinking, wow, that's a big stone. How can that only be 12 points? Well, that's because you have 8 of them at 12 points. 8 of them. And that is what creates this incredible, astounding look. And I love the prong setting on this that kind of almost extends and makes it almost look like it's a part of the design. Isn't that interesting? Set in that 14 karat yellow gold, they are going to cost you $1,367, and you are saving almost $350 today. Almost 2.5 grams of that beautiful yellow gold. And once again, your Caydia lab-grown diamonds bringing you colorless looks. I mean, literally, they are colorless. They're an F on the scale, and the scale starts at D of colorless diamonds. And you've got that incredible clarity as well. Now, that is going to be item 827687. I want to also bring in another option for you. So you have a few different options in the studs. And again, ladies and gentlemen, for all of us, for all of you, if you love any and all of these, this can be for anybody out there. It really is just a matter of taste. So if your taste is to go with the white gold, if you prefer to have the baguettes as opposed to the princess cuts, that's fine too. I want you to take notice of these beautiful baguette stones in that step cut. We saw them in the emerald cuts earlier. The baguettes are a little skinnier, like a good big bread. You know, I have a problem talking about baguettes because I think about how much I love baguettes, the bread version. But you know what I like? The only thing I like better than the bread version of a baguette is the diamond version of it. Look how gorgeous this is. You have 6, so there are 3 stones once again in each, and they are channel set, which means they are basically, you don't see the prongs, it's almost like they almost look like one elongated stone, right? And then they are bordered with another 20 points of round brilliant cuts, and these are set in the white gold. So the first ones you saw, just so I can just sneak them in, these were set in the yellow. These are set in the white. Now here's something else I want to just show you because this is really important. A lot of people like my mom, for instance, when she wears stud earrings, she wants them right up against her ear. That's it. Straight up against the ear, no emergence of, of any metal. This is going to be a different type of framework, right? So it's more like a crown, and it's going to emerge, so it's lifted just slightly. So if your preference is to have the flat against the ear style, right? This is what you want. I'm putting it in very layman's terms so you understand what I mean. When we're talking about an earring in this setting, it's just going to rest against your ear with no additional metal lifting it in the profile. This is a savings of almost $350, and your item number on this one is 991059. 991059, okay? That is going to be this beautiful pair. And then, last pair that I want to show you. Actually, I do have, you know what? I actually do have this one too. Let me do this one first because this one, these are a little different. So let me just do this last one. This is going to be another one in the white gold. Sorry guys, I didn't want to go all over the place, but I want to make sure you get all your choices. This, to me, is the ultimate. Now, I love baguette cuts. I like the fancy looks. I like the princess cuts. I do. But this is the most classic look. This is your classic round diamond look. You have, I believe, is that only 20 points? No. Why do these look like they are 5 carats in each ear? My God, what an illusion. This is like what they call like the illusion setting, because what happens is you have so many, look at this, you have a total of 14. So in each ear, you have 7. Do you see that? Oh, thank you for that shot. That is perfect. You see what is happening here. This is like an illusion, okay? This illusion setting is creating the illusion that you have a huge, big, solitaire, massive, heavy carat weight in your stud earring. However, this setting is actually done with 7 stones, 7 round stones, all actually in each ear, all set together to create this look. And what is it doing? It literally looks like the cosmos. It's like looking in the galaxy and seeing like an eruption of an asteroid or something, right? There's like something very galactic about this piece. Look how incredible the fire is. I have to put this one on the wheel. Can we put this one on the wheel? Is that possible? I really want, because this is the only pair of studs under 1,000. Okay, now listen, I am not in any way, shape, or form, I am not minimizing the fact that I love these and that they are worth every penny. But if you want to spend less than 1,000, I'm so sorry to even do this to you guys, but I feel like it needs to be seen because you have to see the fire. You just have to. $967. This would be a shame to not get this one home. If you have been dying to have the greatest studs, for the men, for the studs, or for the ladies, this is for everybody. In fact, I might actually get these. If I can get these, I might do Shop Pay. Are you gonna try Shop Pay? Maybe you're saying, I love these items, Nick, but they're too much, like at once. Not a lot of money, like for the long haul, but right now, I can't do it all at once. Do Shop Pay. When you go to checkout, you have the option to do Shop Pay, and that will give you a chance to either pay now or later. You can do installments. It gives you options to make it more affordable for you in the moment, right? So we really want that for you. I just wanted you, oh, wait till you see. I just want you to see the fire. There's the fire. Look at this, look at this. It's a feast for the eyes, is it not? Thank you for doing that. Do you see why I wanted that? I mean, look how scintillating. Look at that. It's literally, it's like dancing. It's Billy Idol's dancing by itself. I cannot take this incredible pair of studs and what they do for us. The dispersion is off the charts. Do you see that? Do you see every color? That's why I said it's like looking into the galaxy. I mean, it's like being at one of those planetariums and it's really dark and you just like kind of look up at the sky, the ceiling, and you see all these colors and stars and it sparkles, and that's what this reminds me of. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that moment with all of you. Thank you very much. This item number is 827-673, 827-673 for your Caydia lab-grown diamond earrings. These are in 14 karat white gold and they are saving you almost $250. You are under $970 to get them home. Under $970. So any one of these studs will be phenomenal. Also the ones we showed you at the top of the show. But you know what? We have not done any bracelets. So do you want to do the earrings first? Okay, we'll just give you one more pair of earrings. This way you have all your earrings in a row and you can say, I don't know which one I want. I almost made another Grease reference to say you're the one that I want. Ooh, 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 honey. Look at these studs. You are looking at a carat. That's half a carat in each ear. And in this pair of earrings, you have 14 beautiful, round, brilliant cut stones in each ear. Look at how beautifully set they are. And you know, you can really see why the 14 karat yellow gold is very important in this piece. Now, listen, if it was white gold, it'd be great and it would have a really interesting look to it. But because of the yellow gold, it has a very specific pattern. It is a very specific style and design, and it actually makes it look twice as big as well. $1,127.20 to get this one home. $281 and change in your savings. So you are saving almost $300. We are shipping them for free, and you can even do Shop Pay so that you can do installments on how you wish to pay, whether it's now or later, whether you want to break up those payments. Just give us a call, 888-521-4367, or do your shopping online, madeshopping.com. You can also scan that QR code. It's a toughie. I don't know. This is the dessert tray. Do I want the cannolis? Do I want the chocolate lava cake? Do I want the strawberry shortcake or do I want the cheesecake? I don't know. Which one do you want? That's what it's like. This is the dessert tray of diamonds. Wouldn't that be fun? Dessert tray of diamonds. That's kind of a fun. No calories. How cool is that? No calories, no cavities. That's great. I think that's phenomenal. But you know what? You're gonna have a whole lot of ice. Ice, ice, baby. This is a goodie. Ding, 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 ding. 827-671. And listen, I'm not putting you under pressure. Did you get that? Did you get that? I really went for the pop culture reference. You know, I boom, 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 right? I mean, I really went for it there. Did you get them all? You got them all, Rich. I know you did. Okay. So here's the thing. You have a choice. Do you want to get something maybe for you and the one you love? What a great Valentine's choice. Maybe you're thinking, you know what? I'm in a position where I can do Shop Pay and I can get them all. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I want one pair in the yellow gold, I want one pair in the white, but one way or the other, get yourself a pair of these beautiful earrings. They're all fantastic. The last one I showed you, 827-671. The ones before that, that was going to be 827-673. This pair right here with those beautiful princess cuts, that's going to be 991-059. And the very first ones I showed you will be, I believe, 827-687. Thanks, guys. That is a treat. That is a treat and a sweet. Now, let's go to the wrist, shall we? Because now you can look at your own jewelry. You know, with your earrings, everyone else gets to see them, but let's do something that you can see for yourself. The bracelets. And I showed you at the top of the hour why these bracelets are so special. There are two options for you today, and I'm going to show them both to you at once, and then we'll break it down. So, and of course, we're going to powerhouse you at the end. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to have a great bracelet. I think personally, again, I can only speak from my own experience, but the item in jewelry that I'm asked about the most from men is a bracelet. Men love to have a really nice bracelet. Just like you like to have a great watch, you like to have a great bracelet, because it's really, it's almost like a status statement, if you will, right? You walk in a room, you have a gorgeous bracelet on, people take notice, oh, it's got good taste. If you are somebody who has a, you know, you have a look that's going to be, you want to have like a look that's profound and statement and show-stopping, but you don't want something that's going to be too much, right? This is a great option for you. Now, neither of them are too much, but maybe you have a wrist that's not as big, right? Now, my dad's wrist is enormous, right? So he would probably get something a little thicker in the width. This one is like the ideal for everybody, right? It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous look. It's a great size. This is going to be, I believe, almost 5 carats, if I'm not mistaken. 100650. Almost 5 carats, friends. And you have 14 karat yellow gold. Can I just give you some perspective here? Remember we were talking about gram weight, and I said, you know, you have to weigh the options, literally, right? And when you're weighing the options, I want you to always consider that when you're buying gold, you're making a smart investment. This is the under gallery, guys. That's the under, that's without the beautiful ice on it, right? That's without the lab-grown diamonds. This is just the gold. The weight of this bracelet is worth its weight in gold. Are you ready for it? It is almost 36 grams of gold. That is impressive, okay? 36 grams of gold. Now, the one thing that I hear also a lot from gentlemen is that, you know, they want a very secure clasp on a bracelet because it's important that they don't lose it, that they don't misplace it. I believe it goes, hold on a second. I got to go this way. I just don't want to, I don't want to break a nail. What a girly thing to say. Don't break a nail. But I don't. I have to work on TV, so I have to show my nails. I can't break it. But I'll give you a close-up, and then we'll show you in a moment. But I want you to see. Look at this. Now, I'm going to hold on to this for a second, okay? Just keep your eyes on this. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to also take note of this one, right? Yeah, I just want, oh, gotcha now. Okay. I want you to just see this really quickly, just so you can get an idea. This one is coming up next. This one is going to be over 8 grams of, excuse me, not 8 grams, 8 carats, over 8 carats of the lab-grown diamonds. And that one, you ready for it? Almost 41 grams of gold. Look at these pieces. Look at these pieces. Now, I want you to also notice something. Because the diamonds are set on yellow gold, it gives off almost like a golden glow, like a sparkling golden spark. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to, gosh, I work for a living to articulate my verbiage, and I'm not doing it very well. My point is, it's almost like a glittering gold, if that makes sense to me. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Because if it was against the white, it would be, it would be beautiful, the white bright stones against the white gold. But in this case, you really have to take note that the yellow gold makes a very special statement all its own. And that's because it actually creates a lot, it creates a lot of compliments because it is such a unique design. And I think that's really important to notate. And I want to show you a couple other things. I have this one open, so I'm just going to show you a couple other things about both of them, because they both have this element, and then I'll give you all of the details on both. I want you to see the fluidity, because that's an important thing. You've got all these individual hinges here that keep it very, because listen, you're talking about almost 41 grams on this piece and almost 36 on the other. You have to understand that it's really important that with all of these hinge mechanisms, that, see the hinge? It hinges, but it's got fluidity. So when you wear it on your wrist, it's going to have a really nice feel, almost like it's custom made for you. And then, just to show you, this is going to be that clasp. And you're just going to lock it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, what do you mean? Oh, wait, it's like a door. Wait, so I don't, oh, in the door, yes. Did my love open the door? Oh, wow. You know what, I really should have practiced this before I went on live TV to show you. But okay, I'm gonna get somebody to show you more skilled than I am in this case. Listen, I have extensive experience in television. However, opening the door of a bracelet has not been in my experience until this very moment. So we're experiencing it together. Congratulations for being here for the moment. But I want you to see the fluidity. And it's the same situation on this one too. Same exact situation. And you can see sometimes you have to just kind of like move it around a little. You're going to see, because it is so substantially weighted, it's not going to be flimsy, right? It's going to have that very substantial weight. So the first one is going to be just over 4.5 carats. Right? That's going to be item number 10000650. That door really flubbed me up a little bit. And then this one is going to be over 8 carats. I mean, if it was over 8 grams, that'd be crazy. But it's over 8 carats. And gram weight wise, it's almost 41 grams. $8,423.20, actually an incredible deal when you consider that you were getting over $2,100 off that price today. This is a $10,000 bracelet, guys. It's legitimately a $10,529 bracelet that we are offering at a total of $8,423 and change, with over $2,100 off. If you are in a position to own pieces like this, now is the time. Call 888-521-4367, and Shop Pay is the way to go. You can do it in installments, pay now or pay later. And of course, keep in mind, we're not charging you for the shipping. The shipping is free. Free shipping today. At some point, I'm going to figure out how to open and close the door. This is going to make me crazy. You know that, right? You know, I do all my homework before shows. I know everything I'm talking about, but the one thing I did not know how to do was open this door. Oh my gosh, how many light bulbs does it take for this brunette from Jersey to figure this out? Okay, yeah, look at this, here we go. Take 65 of Nikki trying to open the door. There's the door. See the door? Opened it. And oh, there it is. Now it goes into the door. Well, see, and I messed it up again. Yeah, it goes in the door. And then we close the door. Oops, except I close it on my fingers. But you get the point. I almost sang Close the Door by Teddy Pendergrass, but I will not sing any more songs in this show. What I will do is sing your praises and say, if you were able to open the door, close the door, and seal it up quicker than I was, congratulations, good job. It's actually quite easy. I just made it look complicated because I wasn't aware right away. Now you know. When you know, you know. When you're in the know, you always do better. That is the case. In this case, I hope. Live TV, friends, it happens to the best of us. No, seriously though, I would love for you to get these pieces. They're gorgeous. And either way, it's a win-win situation. Get them home, buy them for the one you love or buy them for yourself, and really recognize the power of quality. And wearing luxury and quality all at once is really quite special. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna close the door on this item for now. It's been real. They're gorgeous though. I mean, these are, gosh, wait till you see them in person. I'm telling you, you think they look good on TV. Ooh la la, wait till you see them in person. Okay, now, are you ready? I feel like I should start singing, are you ready for some football? Are you ready? Because this next item, oh my gosh, this is, when we talk about a powerhouse of a piece, this is the one. This is absolutely beyond most people's wildest dreams, insofar as quality, insofar as literally the clarity, the colorless diamonds, the scintillation, the sparkle, the beauty, but moreover, the gold in this piece yet again is unbelievable. You have over 16 grams of gold in a ring. I mean, okay, just let's put that in perspective. Again, most bracelets, not the ones you just saw, those were insanely heavy gram weight. Typical bracelets, about 8 grams. You are at 17, you're at almost, 17 grams of gold in this 14 karat gold ring. Now here's something else. You have 15 pointers on this one. So these are some big stones. You have 13 pointers on this one. And then you have your 1 pointers. Every single one combined, creating this incredible, luxurious, decadent look. And you have a total of 3 carats in this ring. I just want to do this real quickly because a lot of men say, well, I don't want to wear it if it's not comfortable. Oh, it's comfortable. It feels like silk on the finger. It feels like silk. I will tell you that now. This is $2,735. I honestly thought this would be like an $8,000 ring minimum. You are getting a total of $683 and change off. This is the time to shop on this. I'm gonna bring this onto the wheel because I really want you to see it in motion. And when you do, watch out, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. This one is a touchdown. This one is a touchdown. This is like the portion of the show this is like the playoffs portion of the show. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yes, it is football season. It is Valentine's Day season, so that's where my brain is right now. Clearly, I'm still mad at myself for not properly opening the door, but we'll talk about that another time. I will figure out in the future if there is an interesting door-like clasp. I will get it before I go on air live. It was really special. Okay. Here we go. Speaking of special, what's more special than that? Look at that ring. Look at that ring. Look at that ring as it spins. I mean, that says to me, you are doing not just well, but you have hit the jackpot. That is like the jackpot ring. Do you recognize every single detail? And that is what makes this line, this Caydia line, so different and unique. Not only do we give you the top-notch quality of everything with the best, really, the best of clarity and cuts and color, but we offer you the optimal proportions in all of our cuts. The settings are unbelievable. You have to realize that every single thing you see in a ring, I mean, you get a parcel of a stone, right? What are you gonna do with them? You don't just snap your fingers and all of a sudden you have a gorgeous ring. You have to have a really incredible team of professionals, not only the lapidaries who cut those stones, but a team of designers and professionals who can set those stones to perfection, and then of course to set them in luxurious, profound gold. And again, almost 17 grams. This is a heavyweighter. This is a real heavyweighter. It's pretty incredible. Boom. Right? That's amazing. All right, we're going to give you one more item in the show. I think I should do the, you know what, I want to do this. I want to do, you know what, I want to do this one because this is very different than anything else we've done. This is like a great unisex piece. And so for the ladies that are watching and the men that are watching, I want to give you this item because this one is a really great piece to do as a couple for a wedding band. Because for the ladies and for the gentlemen, this is a beautiful piece that's not too feminine, it's not too masculine, it's really just kind of perfect for all. But this one has the emerald step cut. Emerald step cut, we talked about it earlier, unforgiving cut, beautiful, flawless cutting done to give this the absolute special perfection that we're seeing in front of us right now. You would not be seeing this emergence of light. You would not be seeing this emergence of that scintillating glow that you get from the sparkling stones. Why? Because the dispersion is happening as the light hits each and every one of them. Because when you have an emerald step cut, you will see at every angle, like look at this, I'm like trying to move my hand so you can really get the perspective. You will see the different colors that emerge. That's the dispersion. Isn't that gorgeous? But moreover, it's also really a nice fitting ring. It's really comfortable. It's flat to the hand. It's very low profile. It's not getting in your way. It's not gonna, it's not gonna scratch. It's not gonna catch. It's just a perfect, perfect way to end this hour so that you can have something that works for all the ladies, for all the men, something that's good for everybody. You can layer and stack this piece, $1,479 and change. You're saving almost $370. The item is 147068, and on this one, you are looking at 1¼ carat. That's a pretty heavy carat weight. For the men, for the ladies, thank you so much for joining me this hour. It has been my pleasure to share all of this beautiful jewelry with all of you. I hope that you shine bright like a diamond, and I wish you all a chance to wear it all in good health. I'll see you next time. Hi everybody, I hope you are ready to brighten up your day because in this hour it is all about not just being bright for now, but being bright forever because it is the forever bright hour. And it is going to be an hour of absolutely scintillating, brilliant, sparkling beauties from the most extraordinary of all moissanite collections. And you know, around the world, not just the nation, but around the world, everyone's talking about moissanite. So many of us want to be able to have the glitz and the glamour and the razzle-dazzle effect, and we want to be able to have premium, superior quality pieces of jewelry that will last a lifetime, and that is exactly what we have thanks to this incredible line of jewelry. I cannot wait to share it with you here on Made Shopping, and if you want really pieces that are made for you, you're in the right place because everything here at Made Shopping is all about being made for you. And isn't it fun when it's made, not mined, right? It's a fun opportunity to have some of the greatest pieces in the world that are all made for us in a controlled environment so that we can get the best possible quality. That being said, we're going to make it a quality experience, a very convenient experience, and it's going to be easy for you to get the pieces you want because number one, we are up to 25% off in this whole show. Everything you see, I know, everything. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing is we will have only free shipping. Sorry, there are no exceptions. No, sorry, no exceptions. There's no exceptions to the rule. You all have to get free shipping. Everybody. Every single item is going to have free shipping, like it or not. Also, free returns. Also, you're going to be able to shop with us and you're going to have options to be able to do your payments in installations, meaning if you don't, installments, if you don't want to have to pay all at once, you don't have to. We'll give you that option. And last but not least, you have different ways to shop. You can go to madeshopping.com. You can call us at 888-521-4367. Let me say that again, 888-521-4367. Or you can also scan the QR code that will be next to every single piece that we show you today. So you can go right to the item. Speaking of right to the item, I'm going to kick off the show by giving you a little preview of a few pieces, and then we will go right to one of my favorites. Let's start with this stunning necklace. Now, this piece of beauty is a signature piece. When I say signature, meaning you can wear this every day, and it's the piece that people remember you by. Isn't this stunning? Almost 1½ carats of this beautiful Forever Bright moissanite necklace. We're looking at near colorless diamonds. Look at the beautiful design on this piece. And yes, the chain is included, and it is set in 14 karat white gold. Incredible. That's coming up a little later. The item number is 615052. Also, this is one of the few incredible stud options in the show. The others are going to be Chris, Rich, Matt, Klein, just kidding. They are not the other stud options. They are not for sale. They are the guys on the set are not for sale. I am sorry, ladies. I am so sorry. This is one of many options in the stud earrings, however. And these stud earrings, in all seriousness, are just beyond anything in your wildest dreams. And I'll tell you why. They are massive. They are, if I'm not mistaken, about almost 6.5 carats. I think these are almost 6.5 carats. You're looking at item 620498. Look at the size of these round, brilliant beauties. Set in white gold, absolutely incredible with those near colorless moissanites. Let me just tell you, that diamond equivalent weight of over 6.5, I think it's like 6.25 if I'm not mistaken. Unbelievable. They are coming up. Just a little, just to slide this in for you, just to let you know, we also have, if you want just a little step down in the sizing, you also will have this gorgeous pair in the yellow gold. And my goodness, they're just beyond. Okay, but we also have some phenomenal rings in this show. You'll see some on my hand throughout the show. And we also have one that I thought was a stack of 3. I said, oh, I love those rings. I like that way you stacked them. I said that to Chris when he was showing me all the jewelry in the show. I said, oh, I love the way you stacked them. He said, Nick, I didn't stack them. That's the ring. That's the whole ring. So you're going to basically be getting 3 for the price of 1. In fact, I love it so much, let's do it right now. Let's go right to it. I want everybody who's watching to get ready for an incredible shopping experience. And I want to share with you why you are getting something so special. Because you are getting the most incredible brands when you shop with Charles & Colvard. Forever Bright is a step up from our classic moissanite brand. And listen, when you think about the revolutionizers, if you will, when you think about the ones who created the foundation for how moissanite should be made, this is the place to go. You are getting such incredible looks. If you are looking for the bigger stones on the smaller budgets, this is what you can have, because I will tell you now, if you were to get diamonds that were near colorless, and you were to get this beautiful, clean, white, bright diamond look in actual mined diamonds, set in 14 karat yellow gold with these beautiful designs, I can promise you, you're not paying $546.75, but you are here today with Forever Bright. I'm brightening up your day by saving you almost $200. Save $182.25 on this piece and get this one home. It is almost 1 full carats in diamond equivalent weight of these beautiful round brilliant cuts. Now I do want you to recognize that it's a little bit of, it's not quite symmetrical, right? Not quite, because you're going to have just a little bit of an offsetting, which gives it a little bit more of that sparkle. It gives it a really special, unique look, and it really allows you to let each one of these stones kind of shine bright in their own moment, right? They're set in a way that gives them all a little bit of a spotlight, if you will. You have a total of 6 points, I believe, in most of, let's see, in 11. In the other 10, you're going to be looking at about 25 points. So you have a look that is going to really astound people, but in a very classy and subtle way. What I think about this kind of ring is what I think is perfect for the ones who do love to layer and stack their pieces. If you say to yourself, you know, I love to wear a lot of rings. I like to have that look. I like to have that layered look, but I don't want one big clunky ring, right? I get it. I mean, some people like to have the negative space. They like the open work. They like it to look like more than one piece in one piece, if you will. And here you are. Here you go. And then that yellow gold is just stunning. That's 623050. I hope that you guys are watching and saying to yourself, now I understand what it's all about. Now I get it, why people love moissanite and why people aren't spending as much on diamonds anymore. Because to get the quality of diamonds that you're getting in the quality of moissanite here, you'd be paying unaffordable prices. I mean, that's the bottom line. It's not even an opinion. That's really just the facts. For most of us, it's not affordable to have diamonds of that caliber. And when you perfect the art of creating moissanite, as Charles and Colvard have, and you can offer a collection that's even a step above the classic collection, then you know you're getting something special, and boy, oh boy, will it brighten up your day. This is only $546.75. I say only because when you think about the fact that you're saving almost $200 and you're getting something in gold, when gold is $2,018 an ounce, every investment in gold is a smart decision. It's not just a good decision, it's a wise choice. That being said, I'm going to give you another opportunity to make a wise choice, and I'm going to give you another ring that I really think you're going to fall in love with. Because when we talk about classic looks, and I mean, you know, every piece can be what you want it to be. You can make it what you want. You want to make it feel like it's just, you know, it's very trendy, it's hot. It depends what you wear it with. You can make it very trendy. You want to wear something that looks very traditional and kind of old school, old world, you can do that too. But it's nice when you have the pieces that create balance, that have a little bit of that trendy look, but have that classic look that will never go away, making it forever bright. Look at this piece on my hand. Is that a stunner or what? See, this to me is the ring that somebody grabs your hand and says, "Oh, I love your ring. That's so beautiful." And you say it in that voice. You don't go, "Ooh, look at your ring." No, this is "Oh, that is so beautiful." There are those rings that you say, "Ooh, look at your ring." You say it in that funny voice, or maybe you don't. I do. But I like the fact that this is one of those very classy, elegant statement pieces that you can wear every single day without being too much, but it's making enough of a statement that it's not too little. It looks like a princess's tiara from this angle, doesn't it? And look at how it's encased in all that luscious gold. That is 14 karat gold, and you have a total of 7 stones that graduate into the center. Your center stone, just so you understand, is almost a quarter carat. Actually, yeah, it's almost a quarter carat alone. And then you've got the 2 stones on the shoulder that will take you to about 32 points. And then your other 2 are going, actually your other 2 are going to take you to about 2 points. So it's a really nice graduation to the larger stone in that middle. This is a great price when you're talking about forever bright moissanite, and you have it set in 14 karat gold. To save over $215, this is not something that should have a savings. I mean, certain things you look at, you say, why is that even on sale? Well, you know what, because we want to give you savings. We want you to enjoy the Valentine's Day season. We want you to be able to buy pieces for your fiancés, for your wife, for your daughters, your mothers, your grandmas, your aunts, your nieces, your sisters, your best friends. We want everyone to be able to enjoy the beauty of moissanite and understand why Forever Bright is becoming forever popular. And really one of the most popular lines in the entire brand, in the entire company, because people understand that you can get the really superior quality without the superior pricing. And when I say superior, I mean big pricing, not the good pricing. It's good pricing, but it's not the biggest of the pricing, right? That's important to us because we want to be able to buy things we can afford. But you know what? An investment in yourself or in someone you love is a smart investment. It's one thing to buy something that you can have for the night. You know, you can buy a great dinner, you could buy a great tickets to a show. I enjoy all of those things, but they don't last. When something is forever, you have this to pass down to another generation. This is the piece that you pass down to your own daughter one day, right? So it's really special. 623038 is the item number. The phone number to call to order this is 888-521-4367. Madeshopping.com is the website. And I told you have a lot of options and choices insofar as how to order. You don't have a choice when it comes to the free shipping, though. I'm giving that to you no matter what. Everybody will have all of these beautiful pieces shipped for free. I love that. And we've got free returns as well. Not that you'll need them, because you very rarely will make one, but if you need to, for whatever reason, you know you have it. That is going to be a great choice. But I really want you to be able to have the choice to own something that it's on the must-have list, right? I feel like in shopping, whether it be jewelry, whether it be home goods, whether it be beauty, whatever, you have kind of 2 columns you have, and this is really in life, right? The needs and the must-haves and the wants, right? When the needs and the must-haves and the wants go together, it's a win-win situation. And if you are somebody who has jewelry, if you are somebody who has their ears pierced, it's a must-have to have a good pair of studs. And by the way, if you just had your ears pierced, it's a must-have to have a gold pair of earrings, because you must wear gold to prevent infection the first couple weeks of having your ears pierced. So it's a must-have. But everybody wants a great pair of studs. And the classic look, the classic design, the classic style is to have diamond studs in gold. Well, what if you can go to the next level with moissanite? Let me remind you that moissanite is a double refractive stone. So what happens? It's going to have more brilliance than a diamond. In fact, it is really going to be the most brilliant gemstone in the world. That's what makes moissanite so special beyond even a diamond. You're also going to have a hardness on these pieces at about 9.25, which is actually harder than a sapphire or a ruby, but just shy of the hardness of a diamond. So you're getting something that's not going to scratch easily. You're getting something that's going to be durable, wearable, and withstand the day-to-day test of time. That is incredible to me when you can get studs at just over $500. Do you know that I have seen, and this is true story, I have seen in many a jewelry store, especially now when we're looking at the kind of pricing we are in gold, I have seen gold earrings. When I say gold earrings, like a stud of gold, right? A little ball, like you know when they put like the little gold ball stud. I have seen them at this, about this size. Forget moissanite, no diamonds, nothing. Just the gold at $500, many places in New Jersey and New York City, many times. But you are not just getting that 14 karat gold, you are getting that carat 60 of moissanite in a round brilliant cut. Each one in each ear is 80 points. So you're over half a carat in each ear. Let me measure it for you. That's the weight. Let me give you the size now. So that was the weight. Now we go to the size. So you're looking at about 1/4 of an inch from top to bottom on these pieces. These are, to me, the ultimate in stud earrings. Do you see the fire? Oh my gosh, just take a moment. I did the shooting star thing. I lose my mind when that happens, because it's such a remarkable thing that something like that can happen with a piece of jewelry. It's just, I'm wowed by the possibilities and the potential of this stone. Because of that fire, because of that dispersion, you get that rainbow of colors emerging, and you get that sparkle and that scintillation as I move the stones. And moreover, you get a stone that's even more brilliant than a diamond. How do you go wrong there? Go out, go buy yourself diamond studs, 80 points in each ear in yellow gold. I dare you to get a price like this that look like these. Because you can't just get any diamonds. Don't get cloudy ones. You could get cloudy with a chance of meatball. No, you could get cloudy earrings. You can. There's plenty of them for this price. I don't want cloudy earrings. I don't want cloudy diamonds. I want clean, bright, near colorless diamonds. That's what I want. I want that look. Well, guess what? I can have that look and then some when you have Forever Bright Moissanite. Talk about brightening your day. 681-036. You know what we should do, guys? Maybe we should slide in the mama. These are the beautiful princesses, but these are the queens. 3 carats. 3 carats. I know. So the princess, the queen. Here we go. Now, if you love them in yellow gold, you can also, when you call us, you can tell them this is Made Shopping. You can say, look, is there any way I can get these in yellow gold too? When you get these, you can say, is there any way I can get them in white gold too? Ask. You may receive, okay? But let's go to the white gold, because the white gold are earring goals. This should have like #earring goals, because this is what a stud aspires to be. You have 1.5 carats in each ear, not total, in each ear. Look at the size. First of all, the framework, 4-prong setting, classic. Classic. This is the traditional classic dream look. This is what everybody dreams of having if they are lucky enough to have moissanite earrings in gold studs. That's the dream. 3 carats, it should be $1,360. If it's any less than, honestly, any less than $1,300 or $1,400 is crazy to me. But we are at $1,026 and change, saving you almost $350. when we talk about the brilliance, the most brilliant stone being the moissanite, when we talk about the fire and that refractive index being even higher because it's a double refractive index, it's even more refractive than a diamond and almost as hard as a diamond. And look how clean, look how stunning and scintillating these studs are. And consider the fact that you are getting in each ear 1.5 carats. These are phenomenal. Now, we measured the last pair and I thought they were pretty astounding. Let's see what happens when we step it up a level. Wow. Now you're getting past that 1/4 inch. And you have your butterfly backings as well. I do want to remind everybody something here, because for those of you who are saying, well, what makes this moissanite different than all other moissanite? I see moissanite around the world. I don't understand, like, why is this so different and what makes this so special? And remember something. This is the place to shop for moissanite, because this is the company that really revolutionized the art of creating it in a way that would allow us to have the best of the best. I mean, you have progressive technology, you have relentless innovation, and you have revolutionary cut specifications, so you can maximize both the fire and the brilliance of every single one of these gemstones. That's what's so important here. You can see for 30 years this has been going on. Since 1995, this company revolutionized the art of creating moissanite that would allow us to have the most sparkling, incredible looks. So if you want the larger size, you want that 1.5 in each ear, that 3-carat beauty in white gold, 612-700. If you decide, I love them, but I think I'm gonna go for a little bit smaller. I really like 80 points in each ear is pretty good to me. It's almost 1 carat in each ear. I'm very comfortable with that, and I really like the yellow gold in my studs. That's fine too. Guess what? You can do that, 681-036. And let me tell you something else too, which I think is really important to note. When I wear stud earrings, okay, one of the things that I think is really important is I don't always like to take them out. So if I go swimming, if I'm at the beach, if I'm at a pool, if I'm at a barbecue, if I'm going to take a shower, if I want to take a bath, they're in gold. You can leave them on. They will not get ruined. They will not tarnish. Isn't that the best feeling? Now, listen, I'm not saying dunk your gemstones in water. Everybody, let's make sure we get some nice salt water on all of our gems. I'm not recommending it, but I'm saying you're not going to be in trouble. It's not going to ruin your earrings, and particularly because you're in gold, you're going to be able to wear something that even if it does get wet, it's not going to get ruined or tarnished, right? So that's important to notate. Now, those earrings they're pretty fabulous, but wait a minute. Have we talked about the ones I've been wearing? No, we haven't. I feel like I just need to give you a little special treat for a moment. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second, because you're gonna flip out. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just taking out one for the moment because I'm gonna put it back on. But okay, are you ready? Y'all ready for this? Here we go. I mean, what? What? Is this everything? What? Oh my God, it's an Asher cut. You know, sometimes the best way to know it's an Asher cut is when you see an X. You see that X that kind of runs through it? You guys see that? It's really tough to see right away, but when you look really close up, do you notice that X on the inside? You guys see it? That's the Asher cut. That's how you know, oh, it's an Asher cut. It's very geometric. The faceting on this is beyond belief. It is literally cut to perfection. That is why we only employ the best lapidaries in the world, so they can cut these pieces to maximize the beauty of the stone. Look at the fire. I mean, I'm moving it around just so you can really see what happens. And again, studio lighting is really not, because the studio's lit for me to talk to you. It's not as where I'm sitting, right? This is not, I'm just showing it to you right next to me. This is not even the most ideal lighting for a piece of jewelry. And guess what? Look how good it looks. Can you imagine in the sunshine? Seriously? What would happen if you are wearing these earrings and you are sitting in the sun? Oh, people will lose their mind. I can't, let me see what the exact carat weight is on these, because this one, I'm okay, hold on. Are you ready for it? You're not gonna believe what I'm about to tell you. Each ear, ready? 3 carat 14. Over 3 carats in each ear. By the way, that is not the moissanite weight. That is diamond equivalent weight. So if you were to buy the Asher cut diamond earrings, just like this, Asher step cut, this would also be 6 carat 28, which is your total carat weight for both, set in 14 karat white gold. You, oh my gosh, if you could pay $1,600 and change it for that in diamonds with this quality, I don't think so. Nope, I dare you. You know what, do the research. I'm never gonna steer you wrong. I'm always gonna give you good advice. I will never let you get a bad deal. I would say, do the homework, look it up. Look at the near colorless diamonds, okay? That's important too, don't just get any diamonds. Make sure they're near colorless, G to H in color, okay? Look for G to H in color in your diamonds, in white gold, Asher step cut, over literally almost 3.5 carats per ear. And tell me what it costs. Curious. I bet you won't be getting a discount of $544 and free shipping. That's what you're getting here. Your item number 620498. 620498. Okay, so we gave you some great options in studs, but now we're actually going to move into, I think we should move into the hoops, yeah? Item number, I believe it's number 5, right? Oh wait, did I skip 4? Oh, we still have to get to 4 too. Okay, we're gonna get to it. We'll get there. I have so many fun things to show you before this hour is over. We're almost halfway through the hour, so I just want to give you kind of leading up to lots of great things. But I wanted to make sure that everyone who's watching right now has a chance to get hoops too, because the two things that most of us want in the world of earrings are hoops and studs. Hoops and studs. Look at these hoops. I mean, is that gorgeous? Now, I just want you to take a moment, look at the beauty. Even as I just kind of let them sit for a moment, I just want to put my earring back in my ear. As they sit for a moment, what you see is the millgrain work. You see the beauty of all of those gorgeous stones. You have approximately 70 points, so we're at almost they're almost 3/4 carat in these beauties. And you have that kind of huggy hoop design. Look at the thickness of the white gold as well, because that is really something worth mentioning. When you see how much of that white gold is present, you can see if you just bought a pair of white gold earrings, again, just like I said about the studs, if this was the earring right here, what you're seeing on your screen, that price makes sense to me right now. $479.25, great deal. Save $159.75, great deal. I mean, they're white gold, but that's not what you're getting. That's just the back. This is what you're getting. You're getting 70 points of this beautiful moissanite. The Forever Bright collection is going to give you a chance to have pieces that truly will brighten your life forever. As I move them, you can really, I'm going to actually tip them a little too, so you can really see the power of a double refractive stone, so you can see the power of a very highly superior, brilliant piece of jewelry, because when you are looking at brilliance in moissanite, it's very different than a diamond. Listen, don't get me wrong, I love diamonds, I absolutely do. I love our lab-grown diamonds, I love diamonds, I love them. But I can't afford them when they look like this. You have to really get lucky. This is a chance for you to have the best of the best in one of the hardest stones and in one of the cleanest, most brilliant stones on this earth. What a treat to be able to do that. Let me get a quick measurement on these for you. Item number 543371. You're almost half an inch. Almost half an inch on the drop. Now your traditional huggy hoops will usually be about 3/4 of an inch on the drop. These are pretty close. I really love this. You know, I kept saying the millgrain work, but actually it's not. It's actually more, it's more moissanite down the side. Okay, the border of those center round stones, which are each about, they're each about 4 points. The border that sandwiches them, it looks from a distance, I was like, there's no way for that price that those are also moissanite. Yeah, no, they are, yep. That means that you are getting $639 earrings today for under $480. That's a treat. Go to madeshopping.com, scan that QR code. You can easily go right to the item by doing so. I think that's a great way to do it. By the way, if you wanted to see the studs, like if I was just doing like my hair up, I just wanted you to see, these are massive. They're massive, like huge. Okay, so studs and hoops, get them home. 543-371. Now, I told you earlier in the show that I had so many treats on so many levels in so many items. And one of them is the one that I have been wearing. I've been wearing this all day just because I love it. This is a must-have. It is, oh my goodness, this is when you really want to take a piece of jewelry to that next level, but you want to wear it in a way that's subtle enough that it can be an everyday piece. In the winter, it's glovable. In other words, you can just put that glove on those cold, cold days and not have to worry about your ring getting in the way because it's so low profile. But then look at the power pop. Whew, look at that. That is frosty. Look at that. Just like a very cold winter day. Look at that. And here's what's so special about this. What's really fun about this piece is that you are looking at over 2 carats. Over 2 carats in the ring. What's really fun is that it's not a full eternity, but it's not really a half eternity either, because you see how when I do this, wait, oh, it is a full eternity. Oh, wait, oh, it is. But actually, no, it's not. Don't tell anybody. It's just a little section of just white gold, 14 karat white gold. The whole thing is set in 14 karat white gold, but it actually has the presence of a full eternity band. But, you know, we can keep the cost just a little lower based on the way it's done. We can actually take $250 off. Well, $249.75 to be exact. This ring has 13 16-pointers. Think about that. I got very excited, I growled. 13 16-pointers. That is unheard of. And also, by the way, if you are looking to upgrade your wedding band, this is how you do it. This is how you do. I couldn't help it. Sorry. It just came out. Sometimes that happens. I'm like, my parents and I always joke because I always say I'm a human jukebox, but I kind of am. I don't mean to be a human jukebox. It just happens. It just comes out. I say, this is how we do it. Of course I'm going to go, this is how we, how do you not do that? Well, I guess most people don't. I just do. Okay, but this is, in all seriousness, this is one of those items that you absolutely want to make sure you have in your collection, because you can spend under $750 to have the look of a full eternity band. You're close enough. You've got 13 stones at 16 points each, round, brilliant beauties, cut to perfection, really the maximization, if you will, of brilliance. Maximize the brilliance. And you have the quality of Forever Bright Moissanite from Charles Colvard. It's a win. Set in 14 karat gold. When gold is now pricing at $2,018 per ounce. Per ounce. Look at the scintillation. So the scintillation is shown when you get the movement, right? So when I move, look at this. When I move, that's where you see the scintillation. You see that? And you can see the fire in every single stone. Just exceptional. Well, listen, there's a reason we've been in business for 30 years. And I have worked at many networks. I work with a lot of companies in my life, and I'm very proud to represent people that I believe in. And when I had an opportunity to come here and see the showroom, the Charles Colvard showroom, and look at these pieces and see the exceptional moissanite, I was so proud to be able to share these pieces with so many of you who I know and so many of you who I'm just meeting for the first time. And I think it's a wonderful treat to be able to take a business that has been in business for over a quarter of a century and say they've been doing something, but they've been really doing it not just right, but they've been doing it really well. And that is why it's such a privilege to be able to continue to share items like this with all of you so that you can have the best of the best. That's really what it's all about. And why should you spend $5,000, $10,000 on something that you can get for under $750? Right here, right now. 785-067 is the item number. Call in. The number to call is 888-521-4367. This is a dream. This is a dream piece, guys. And I'll just really quick before I move away from it, I'll just show it to you on this finger. If you want to wear it like a wedding band, can't go wrong, right? Gorgeous. Absolutely a stunner. Now I want to do something really fun. This is is that number 7? Yeah, I want to go to this is fun. This is a little different than anything else we've done in the show before. And again, I thought it was a set of 2 pieces that were layered and stacked, and I was going to be able to offer you either or. Nope, that's not the case. No either or here. It's one for all and all for one. Look what happens when you bring in a piece of beauty that gives you the look of 2 rings with massive sizing on those solitaire stones and those accents. Are you kidding me? The accents alone, if it was just the accents in this design, I'd say that's a win right there, right? You're looking at about 80 points in the accents. But in each of these beautiful large, so actually, look at this. This one, half a carat. Yep, half a carat. The round brilliant, oh, I'm sorry. That one, 80 points. Yep, over 3/4 of a carat. Just in the, oh, there's the shooting stars. Just in the solitaire alone. See, don't you love, you see what happens when I do that? You see how like these shooting stars just emerge? That brilliance is off the charts, friends. You can't get something better than this when it comes to this pricing. There is no justification for being at under $900 when you have the fire that you're seeing, when you have the dispersion that you are seeing. That is what we are all about. And that is why everybody out in this jewelry industry is trying to perfect the making of moissanite. And guess what? Guess who perfected it first? Right here, right now, you are in for it because you are getting the originator, not the imitator. That's all I'm saying about that. Let me actually put this on. It's been really fun to showcase it for you, but I've had enough of that. I'm wearing it. You know, you can only go so long before you have to show it on your hand. And I feel bad sometimes because I know that if I was home watching, just like you, I'd be like, I just want to wear it, right? I know, because that's what I'm saying, and I'm sitting right here. So I had, oh gosh, I had to do that. I just had to. Are you in love, guys? Is this so incredible? Look at the gorgeous beauty here. And you know what's so nice is I love the fact that you didn't just have one stone here and one stone there, or one stone stacked upon each other. I like that you have them just slightly kind of catty-cornering each other, so it allows them to kind of reflect off of each other. Now, that being said, let's dive into the meanings of things, right, and symbolism, because I told you I'm a big mush. I'm a huge sap. I can't help myself. So when I see things like this, I think when you think about those people in your life that are always by your side, no matter what, that, like, or maybe the angel looking over your shoulder, like there's always that voice, that person who's like the voice of reason for you, or that person that you know, like if somebody says something negative about you, that person will not let that happen. They will stand up for you every day. There's that person in your life who's kind of, you know, kind of that person that's over your shoulder, whether it be physically or, you know, if that person's no longer with you, and that's kind of like this is kind of like a symbolic piece to represent that person's always there over your shoulder watching out for you. But in real, you know, maybe in reality, in your day-to-day life, there really is somebody who's here now, and you want to say, you know what, I'm going to give you this ring because I want you to know that no matter where I am or what I do, I've always got your back, right? I mean, you can literally turn every single piece of jewelry into a symbolic meaning and a story. That's what I love about jewelry. That's what made me fall in love with jewelry, not just the beauty of it. And the beauty is one thing, of course, there's no denying that. That's really just stating the obvious. But beyond the beauty, right, beyond that, there is the idea of setting meaning, because we always we remember who buys us jewelry, we remember who we give jewelry to. It's usually for a meaningful occasion. It's a graduation, an anniversary, a wedding, right? Or it's a birthday, a milestone, what have you. So there's so many reasons why we give jewelry to somebody, but it's almost always for a special occasion or something that's meaningful and memorable. Make this a meaningful, memorable item in your life. You are getting almost, well, actually over 1.5 carats. Over 1.5 carats in diamond equivalent weight. You're getting what looks like 2 bands, beautifully placed, beautifully designed. 743024 is your item number, and you are saving, I didn't even say this before, you're saving almost $300. Where do you go wrong when you can get something that's this glorious and save almost $300? I'll tell you where. Right here, right now. That's a big deal. That was a song from that time period we were just talking about too. Who sang that one? Right here, right now, watching the world make up. It was on the radio all the time, but I can't remember who sang that. Anyway, it'll come to me. It's one of the, maybe Duncan Sheik, no, that was the other song. That was the, okay, I'm sorry. I went on a tangent, a human jukebox tangent once again. I will control myself. I can't control my emotions when I'm around jewelry like this. I'm sorry, it happens. Okay, you know what else happens? Sometimes we get a chance to own something that is unrealistically affordable. I say unrealistically because certain pieces just deserve a really high price tag, and then they don't get one. Like, that's what you guys deserved more than that. But you at home deserve what I'm about to do for you. This is the one and only piece in the show that is in silver. Set in white silver, okay? Beautiful polish. And actually what I'll do is I'm gonna actually turn this around for you. I just want you to see. If I turn the piece around, you can see all that beautiful silver, okay? But here's what I want you to know. I believe we are including the chain, am I right? We're including the chain. I want to see this on the red because of the heart. Hold on, I want to see. I don't want to mess up the mic. Sorry. Sorry, I wanted to just show it against red. Oh, yeah. Because it's a heart. I just wanted to see it because it's a red heart. You could, if you're wearing like a red turtleneck, look how cool. Forget the microphone for a second, but look how pretty that heart looks against red. Don't you love that? Because it almost looks like a ruby inside of the diamonds, doesn't it? They're not even diamonds, they're moissanite. That's why they're so brilliant. That's why they're so sparkling. That's why there's so much fire. Oh my gosh, I love this necklace. I like the fact that it's on a diagonal. It reminds me of a very famous brand that does a heart like that. My friend Tiffany owns one. It's very pretty. But guess what? It's also very unaffordable for many people. Very unaffordable for many people. 'Tis the season to be all about the love. It is the heart season. And therefore, I want you to have a heart. Oh, thank you for that. Look at that. There's the brilliance I speak of. Okay, let's talk about what you get here. That is what we call a fancy cut. The fancy cut heart is a brilliant cut, totaling 1.20 carat in a single solitaire stone. Fancy cut 1.20 carat in a heart, in your incredible forever bright moissanite that rests and nestles itself to the bottom of the heart. From the bottom, when you gift this, just put a little note that says, "This is from me to you from the bottom of my heart." Get it? And there's a little heart at the bottom of the heart. How cute is that? That heart, though, on the diagonal, that heart is just adorned by those decadent diamond-looking. I keep saying diamonds, but you can't get diamonds for this price, and you can't get diamonds with that kind of brilliance. That is what that is the beauty of incredible moissanite. To be able to have when people think of, oh, the finest diamonds in the world, that's what they think of. But who can afford them, right? This is forever bright moissanite. This is the most incredible brilliance you will see in a gemstone. The most brilliant stone in the world. That's what moissanite is. And our collection of classic moissanite, let me tell you, it's incredible. This is even a step up from that. This is the next level. $381. I will tell you this, if this was in gold, chances are you would be paying at least another $500, maybe more. So the fact that we could do this in silver and give you a chance to own this piece is a dream come true. You are saving $127.25. The item number is 624-729. 624-729, call us. Call our call center. Make sure you say hi to our friends out here who are excited to shop with you, and let them know how much you love this piece and that you want to take it home. If you want to shop online, you can do that on your own at madeshopping.com or scan that QR code. But I think this is a piece that everybody, if you're lucky to own it, I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for each and every one of you to do so. You know, every single piece that we've had so far is a piece that I personally would buy for myself. Like, you know, sometimes I'll present things and I'll say, you know, I love this. It's maybe something I would buy for someone else. I can find a million things to love about it, but it's not for me. Everything in this show is something that I personally love and would wear every day of my life and be very, very proud to gift to somebody. Know that too. Any of these pieces that you're buying for somebody for Valentine's Day or any occasion for that matter, or just because it's Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever day of the week, every single one of these pieces, you will feel proud. You know when you buy a gift for somebody, you're like, ooh, I hope they like it. I don't know. I hope it doesn't break. I hope it doesn't this. I hope it does. You have like all these feelings of anxiety, like I hope that was a good choice. When you give the gift of Forever Bright, you can feel really confident that you're gifting something very special to the people that you love. And speaking of very special things and things to love, I have been wearing a ring this entire show. I don't even know how to explain how incredible this is. Yes, this is, no, actually, yes it is. I believe it is, yes. This is where things go to the next level. You know, we took the classic moissanite to the next level with Forever Bright, but when we talk about these beautiful pieces we've been seeing, sometimes you even can level up from there when you just think you can't. Leveling up not only in beauty, but in profile height. Look at the height on this ring. Do you see the design? Do you see the culet at the very bottom? That's the bottom of that piece. That's the bottom of that elongated oval with that beautiful, brilliant cut. That oval, let me tell you something, friends, that elongated oval is going to elongate your fingers. It is so flattering on the hand. And it is a cut that we have not seen today, but it is allowing you to maximize the brilliance of this moissanite. Look at the setting. The setting on this allows it to lift. It elevates the stone. And it is just phenomenal on every level. Haloed by more beautiful rounds. Haloed by more beautiful rounds and accented by more beautiful rounds and set in 14 karat yellow gold. This is an engagement ring. Does it have to be? No, it can be, I mean, it can be anything, but certainly can be an engagement ring. I mean, I just look at that gold. Look at that gold. We're gonna put this on the wheel so that you can see the brilliance and that fire emerging for yourself. This is where it's like when the, what do they say? Like, this is when you separate the boys from the men, right? Like, this is next level. Let's do this. Can I do that? Oh, okay. Yeah? Okay. Oh, really? Do you have another one? Yeah? Do we? Yeah? Oh, okay. I don't have to give it up. Good. I'm not giving it. Never gonna give it up. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Can we just look at the faceting, please? Can you just look at the faceting? It makes me want to cry. I know I'm being dramatic, but honestly, it just gives me such a deep appreciation for the lapidaries. It gives me so much respect for the gem cutters that we work with. Look at the faceting on that oval. Are you kidding me? Do you recognize that? I mean, you see? Let's see what it does to my talking ability. Ruins it. It's absolutely incredible that every facet is maximizing the brilliance of this stone. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Is that amazing? And then, as if it's not good enough, and by the way, I just didn't know if you knew that it's almost 4.5 carats, just that one stone, just in case I didn't mention it. One stone alone, almost 4.5 carats. 1.5. 1.5, let's see. 1.5 carats, to me, would justify this price. And I'm not kidding. Based on the faceting, based on the way that it's designed, based on the halo, based on the quality, based on the gold, I'd say this price for a 1.5 carat piece, 2 carat piece would be great. But it's almost 4.5. It's almost 4.5, and you saw it for yourself. And I say elongated, so therefore I want to give you perspective on what that means in an oval cut ring. You are looking at almost 1/2 inch from north side to south side. So pretty impressive, and also very comfortable to wear. Look how gorgeous. Just a nice classic slim band, accented on the shoulders with more of those beautiful Forever Bright moissanites. The brightening continues as we brighten up your life with these beautiful pieces forever. Save yourself over $500 today. $527.25 is the discount. It's wild, isn't it? You are getting this home for $1,581.75. It absolutely should be $2,100 at least. It's actually 20, yeah, that's what it should be, but it's not. Not tonight, not for you. Do Shop Pay, guys. Make it easy on yourself. Check out with Shop Pay. That means you can make installments of your payments. You don't have to do it all at once. You can pay now or you can pay later. You have that option. I absolutely implore you to take advantage of that opportunity. I think you'll be very glad that you did. And I want to do a couple really quickly before we wrap up the show. We only have less than 10 minutes, but I would love to be able to do a trilogy piece because we haven't done any trilogies in this hour, and I think it's really fun. I believe is it 11? I love 10 or 11. I think it's really fun when we can do that because trilogy pieces have a lot of meaning. A lot of people will call them the past, present, future piece because you can actually make it mean past, present, future. So a lot of people really like to invest in the trilogy ring, but when the trilogy ring actually has emerald cuts, now you're in like another stratosphere, okay? Because you very, very typically see round cuts, maybe oval cuts in your trilogy pieces, but you don't often see emerald cuts. Again, any flaw would be so easy to find, but you have it absolutely cut to perfection. Let's show you a display of that perfection as it rotates and moves so you can see the brilliance for yourself. An emerald cut is like no other. It creates a completely different effect, and it actually has, to me, a very, very prestigious, very elegant look. I'm going to put it on my hand, and then we're going to go to that wheel so you can really see it as it circulates. But look at that. Very profound. Beautiful piece of jewelry. So different than anything else you've seen today. So special when we're looking at a savings of almost $450. That's a big deal. Because $450, I mean, think of what you can get. You can, oh, wait a minute, I have an idea. Maybe you can get either a pair of the studs today. Oh, you know what I would do? I would take, if you are in a position to spend the money, I would say what you are saving from this piece, if you buy this piece, what you are saving, you can use that to buy the necklace, the beautiful heart necklace that we showed you, because that one was just over $300. So that would be a great idea. I'm thrilled for you to be able to get in on these deals. But that heart necklace, I mean, it is the steal of the show. There's no question about it. It is the steal of the show. I'm going to give you one more look at it. It is, let me give you the item number as well. It is item 624729, 624729, and that one is not $1,341. The price that you're seeing on your screen is for the ring, of course, that I'm showing you. There it is though, $381.75. So there you go. It's an incredible deal, guys. It really is. And the savings is, it just can't be beat. Did I mention free shipping and free returns? I'm going to mention it again. Free shipping and free returns. So you don't have to pay to have any of these pieces shipped to you. Every one of them, from the studs to the necklace to the rings. But you know what? I have another necklace for you. And before we go, because I started the show giving you a sneak peek at it, I want you to have one more look. And I want you to get a closer look, and I want you to be able to get it home. Because this is a really special piece. The necklace that I'm wearing that we just showed you, that piece, 624729, is in silver. The only silver in the entire hour. But this one that's coming up is in gold. And this one is, to me, it actually reminds me a little bit of a compass. Like it reminds me of finding your direction, like north, south, east, right? It just kind of has that vibe to it for some reason. That's what it reminds me of. What I love about this piece more than anything is not just the fact that it's in 14 karat white gold, not just the fact that you have almost 1.5 carats in diamond equivalent weight, not just the fact that it's such an extraordinary piece and it includes an incredible chain, but my favorite thing about it is that center solitaire stone. That center solitaire stone, you ready? It is a carat 20 alone. So you are at, oh, you know, we want that magic carat weight. Everybody wants to be part of the carat club. We love it, right? But guess what? This is going to be a chance for you to own a piece of beauty over a carat in just this single stone. So just that one stone, friends, is over 1 carat at a carat 20. And then it's surrounded by more beautiful stones. And on top of that, you have white gold, illuminating and exemplifying just how white and bright those moissanite stones are. Forever bright, when I tell you how white and bright it is, here's the way you figure it out. You set it in white gold. And when you see it in white gold and it shines that bright and it looks that white and you have all of that scintillation and you have all of that fire and you have all of that dispersion and that brilliance, guess what? You know that this is the real deal and that this is top quality. Here's what I want to do for you also. Bail to bottom, we are at just shy of 3/4 of an inch. Bail to bottom. Here's something else I want to show you real quickly before we go. It's a nice smooth piece, but I want you to just see from the under gallery, you can really see the beauty of that fire. So I also want to remind you, this is white gold. This chain is off the chain because the chain alone should be costing you $800. You are spending $809 for this entire beautiful piece. You have a narrow lobster claw clasp, nice secure clasp on this. You have this beautiful box chain, and you have the glorious piece of beauty in your Forever Bright moissanite, which, by the way, again, this design kind of reminds me a little bit of a compass. It just does. Now, we are in the final 2 minutes of the show. I don't know if I have time for anything else, do I? I don't think I do. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll just do one quick thing for you. I've been kind of keeping it in hiding. It's hiding in the corner. Remember I showed you the trilogy piece? That trilogy with the emerald cuts? Yeah. Now I'm going to show you a little bit of a different look with that same cut because so many of you love it so much. Get ready and get set to go because this is the grand finale. And this is a piece de résistance. In other words, you will not be able to resist this piece. This is a Forever Bright piece. And it is so gorgeous, but it is also affordable today because we are knocking almost $400 off your price. You're welcome. I mean, that's a discount I can live with. Take a moment and look at the beauty. Once again, the perfection of the faceting, the beauty of the cut in your emerald step cuts. Just so you know, there are 5. There are 5. And you are at almost 3 carats in total. Is that amazing? And set in 14 karat white gold. My friends, this is what it's all about. It's about finding the finds, right? 631-440. 631-440, that is your item number. I hope you have loved everything in this show as much as I have. Every single piece has, to me, been astounding. And all I can say to you is that I hope that forever and ever, you will be forever bright. There is nothing better than something that can brighten up your life, and you shopping with us certainly brightens my day. I have had such a blast with all of you. I'm Nikki Stanzione. Thank you so much for shopping. This is Made Shopping, and I'll see you very shortly. Don't go away.